Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
The defenders uncovering new information about the plot to kidnap Governor Whitmer. What was just revealed about the group's plan for police who tried to get in their way. And an election audit has just begun in a Michigan county that got a lot of attention in the presidential race. But we begin with the U.S. moving closer to authorization of its second coronavirus vaccine to help in the fight against the pandemic. Thanks for joining us this noon. Right now, the FDA's Vaccine Advisory Panel is meeting to consider whether or not to recommend that Moderna's coronavirus vaccine be granted emergency use authorization. Now, the meeting began by addressing concerns about allergic reactions suffered by two healthcare workers in Alaska after they received the Pfizer vaccine. The FDA is now working with Pfizer to revise the fact sheets for their vaccine to highlight the importance of monitoring people closely after they get vaccinated.
This revision will be in addition to the information already included in the contraindications and warnings, including that facilities where vaccines are being administered should ensure that medical treatment for managing serious allergic reactions is immediately available. We will do the same for the Moderna vaccine should it be authorized for use under EUA.
And you can watch the live meeting on clickondetroit.com. Of course, we'll have complete coverage for you of that vote later today on Local 4 News at 4, 5, and 6. Henry Ford hospitals will start vaccinating employees this afternoon, and that includes the state's top medical executive, Dr. Janae Caldoon. This comes as the state confirmed that it will receive fewer doses of the Pfizer vaccine than originally expected. The Department of Health and Human Services says that Michigan was expecting 84,000 doses, but will now get 60,000 doses, and no word on why it was reduced, though this is happening in other states as well. Unemployment numbers are up again as states continue to enforce restrictions. 885,000 people apply for benefits last week alone, and that is up more than 20,000 from the week before. Yesterday, Michigan reported more than 4,000 new cases and 83 more deaths due to the coronavirus. The U.S. has now surpassed 17 million cases. 6 men have now been indicted by a federal grand jury for plotting to kidnap Governor Whitmer. Investigators say that these 6 were behind the plot, part of a bigger group angry about the state's stay-at-home orders. The grand jury found that there is enough evidence to put them on trial. Local 4 defender Sean Lay has been digging into the new indictment and is following the court appearances underway right now for the suspects. Sean?
Well, good afternoon, everyone. So far in federal court over in Grand Rapids, the court has gotten through 3 arraignments and 3 pretrials for some of the men charged in federal court for their alleged role in the Governor Whitmer kidnapping plot. Here's the latest. Federal indictments now coming down on Adam Fox, Ty Garbin, Caleb Franks, Daniel Harris, and Brandon Caserta. Most of what the U.S. attorney put in the indictments we already know. The FBI says they tracked the men as they allegedly plotted to kidnap Governor Whitmer and allegedly surveilled her summer home up north at least on 2 different occasions, even inspecting a bridge on the way to and from her property to see if they could detonate an explosive on it and delay emergency response and law enforcement. Attorneys for the men have argued that this was all talk and protected free speech. One new element to come from the indictment involves Canton man Brandon Caserta, who is very vocal about being anti-law enforcement in YouTube videos. Apparently instructed the group on a video he thought was hidden in an encrypted app that if they encountered police on their surveillance trips, to at first give the police a chance to leave or kill them if they did not comply. 2 more defendants expected to be arraigned right now in federal court in Grand Rapids. We are monitoring what's happening in court. We'll bring you the latest live at 5 o'clock. Sean Lake, Local 4.
Sean, thank you. Turning our attention to Decision 2020, an audit of the presidential election results began this morning in Antrim County in northern Michigan. The state and a bipartisan team of clerks are hand tallying those votes. Antrim County has been in the national spotlight because of initial results that show Joe Biden ahead of President Trump in that county. Election officials say that the clerk made an error and then Trump ended up winning the county. But that sparked a big controversy over the voting system, Dominion. And officials have said that there were no problems with the tabulators. The results of the audit will be made public. So we are seeing snowflakes. So we have been throughout the morning hours. And what's the rest of the afternoon going to look like? We have Brandon Roos standing by with a look. Good afternoon.
Hey, Rhonda, more of the same, but it sort of depends on where you are. We're getting some perpetual bands of snow just hitting the same areas like this right over Detroit. This is a 2-hour replay, and this little area of snow, which is light and just festive, but it hasn't budged. So we'll get little incidents like that. Nothing major, but East Siders have the better chance for snow showers. Not exclusively, just a better chance. Upper 20s to near 30 degrees right now. We've barely budged temperature-wise since we joined you at 4:30 this morning. And wind chills are in the low and middle 20s around most of Metro Detroit. And don't know that I don't need to show you this. We just don't grow a whole lot here temperature-wise. Just a couple of degrees from where we're at now. It will feel a little bit cooler, and yes, we'll continue to see some of these snowflakes. If you suffer from motion sickness, you might not want to watch that little just shaking right over us. It's like sitting there, Rhonda, right on top of us with some light snow. I'll talk about our next storm with some bad timing for the weekend coming up.
All right, Brandon, thank you. Congress may be on the brink of a coronavirus relief bill, but there is no deal yet on the $900 billion package that would help businesses and give direct payments to all Americans that qualify. Casey Hunt has more on where things stand.
Lawmakers overnight racing to cut a deal to send coronavirus relief to struggling Americans, many set to lose their unemployment benefits the day after Christmas.
Stand with progress, that's all I'll say.
Out-of-work Americans and struggling small businesses have been waiting for help for months while Congress fought and the virus raged.
We're going to run out of time. So you can't go home. Who would ever go home when some people don't have a home to go to?
Democratic Senator Joe Manchin worked with Republican Mitt Romney to try and find some common ground. But a final agreement up to Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi.
Congressional leaders on both sides are going to keep working until we get this done.
The details being hammered out, but the $900 billion package will likely include a new round of stimulus checks, likely about $600 for every adult who qualifies based on income. Extended federal unemployment insurance benefits of about $300 per week, and more money for businesses struggling to pay their workers. Left out, money for state and local governments, liability protections for businesses, and significant support for restaurants who say they need more help.
The finish line is in sight. Everyone wants to get this done.
Democrats willing to compromise because they're banking on more relief next year after President-elect Joe Biden takes office. But some progressive Democrats are restless. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez telling The Intercept it's time for fresh faces.
I do think that we need new leadership in the Democratic Party.
Asked about her comments, progressive Senator Bernie Sanders, who ran against Biden in the primary, said Democratic leaders gave up too much to cut the relief deal.
If you're asking me, do I think that this bill was well negotiated? I don't. There should have been a lot more money in it than there currently is.
And that was Casey Hunt reporting. We are going to be monitoring all of this happening throughout the day for you and keep you updated on any major developments, both here on the air and later editions of Local 4, and also, of course, as soon as it happens on clickondetroit.com. Still ahead, another world leader has tested positive for the coronavirus, and he's someone who recently met with the heads of other countries. And a major winter storm dumping feet of snow in areas across the East Coast, and the impact that it is having on driving, flying, and of course all those holiday deliveries.